learner in our science class for 4th standard. Dear learner, in previous video we started topic human digestive system. Under this topic we have already discussed about tongue and different type of teeth. Now let us discuss more about it. After chewing and biting, food is mixed with saliva. Now question is, from where this saliva comes? This saliva is mainly secreted by the salivary glands that is present under the tongue, and there are the 3 pairs of salivary glands are present in our mouth. This saliva contains the enzyme amylase, which convert insoluble starch into the soluble sugar, and due to this action your food start tasting a little sweet when you continuously chew it. Now, from the mouth, food enter into the food pipe or esophagus. The esophagus passes the food from pharynx to the stomach, is about 25 cm in length and 1.5 to the 2 cm in width. From here, food enters into the stomach. Basically, what is stomach? Stomach is a muscular organ that is located on the left side of abdomen. This stomach receives the food from the esophagus. The wall of this stomach secretes mucus, HCl and digestive juices. This mucus protects inner lining of the stomach. Means this mucus that is secreted by the wall of the stomach, and that also protect the inner lining of the stomach. And HCl, that is the hydrochloric acid, it is also secreted by the stomach, wall of the stomach, and it kills the bacteria that are present in food and also provide the acidic medium for the digestion of food. And when this acid exceeds in more in our stomach, then it causes the acidity. So to remove the acidity, we take the ENO or another antacid. And then digestive juices that are secreted by the wall of the stomach and that contain the digestive enzyme. In the stomach, mainly the breakdown of protein is occur and it is broken into the simpler form. When the food is partially digested in the stomach, then it passes through the duodenum into the small intestine. I repeat again. In the stomach, when the food is partially digested, then through the duodenum, this part, it enters into the small intestine. Now what happens to the food in the small intestine? Basically, small intestine is 6 to 7 meters longer. It is more longer than the large intestine, but it is not wider than the large intestine. That's why it is called the small intestine. It receives the partially digested food from the stomach, and it helps in the digestion by using the 3 types of secretion. Secretion from the liver. First, liver, it is the largest gland of our body. Liver is the largest gland of our body and it secretes the bile juice, which stored in the bag-like structure called the gallbladder. Here you can see the gallbladder that is present inside the liver. Now, this bile juice that is secreted by the liver help in mainly the digestion of the fats. Next secretion comes from the pancreas. From here the pancreas secretes the pancreatic juice and it also entered in the small intestine and help in the further digestion of food. It is pancreatic juice also contain the various enzymes and that help in the digestion of carbohydrate, fats and the protein. And next, the secretion from the small intestine. the small intestine secrete the intestinal juice which help in the complete digestion of food. In the small intestine, there are the two main things are occur. First, here the food is completely digested by the secretion of the liver or with the help of the pancreatic juice, and the wall of the small intestine also secrete the intestinal juice, which also have the various digestive enzyme that also help in the complete digestion of food. And when the food is completely digested in the small intestine, then this food is absorbed by the wall of the small intestine. The wall of the small intestine have many villi that increases the surface area that help in the complete absorption of the food. When the digested food is absorbed in the small intestine, then food is entered, rest of the undigested waste is entered into the large intestine. Now, this large intestine is wider and shorter than the small intestine. As you know, the small intestine is 6 to 7 meter long, whereas the large intestine is only 1 to 1.5 meter in length. So, but why it is called the large intestine? Because it is more wider than the small intestine. And undigested and unabsorbed food entered in the large intestine. From small intestine, the undigested and unabsorbed food is entered into the large intestine. This outer part is the large intestine. Here, the excess of water and minerals are absorbed. You should be memorized that the absorption of food is take place in small intestine, whereas the absorption of water that is take place in the large intestine, and rest of the undigested waste that passes to the rectum here. And what is the function of rectum? Rectum collects the undigested waste. Undigested waste is collected into the mainly the rectum, from where it is eliminated through this opening that is called the anus. Here the digestion of food is completed. Now you can easily know the process of how food is digested in our body. Digestion means the complete breakdown of food into the simpler form. Now you can easily define the term digestion. Digestion means the breakdown of the simpler complex food into the simpler form. That is our digestion. But for the good health, we take the good food, but how food is taken, that should be keep it in our mind. What should we take care how we take the food inside our body, that also very important. So how we take the food? First of all, when you take the food, wash your hand properly, then chew the food properly before the swallowing, and not speaking while chewing the food. When you are taking the food, then do not speak, because when you taking the food, then food goes into the food pipe. But when you try to speak, your windpipe is open and food enter into a windpipe, and that causes the problem in your body. And you should take the balanced diet. You should take more vegetables, fresh fruits, all the vitamins and mineral in your diet, and you should take the plenty of water in daily, or you should take 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. Then we should always take the clean and covered fresh food. If you don't take the covered, if you take the uncovered food or unclean food that contains so many germs, because uncovered house flies comes on the uncovered food and it brings the germs with its legs, and when these house flies sit on our food, when infected, and when we take such infected food, these germs entered in our body, and these germs causes so many diseases like diarrhea, cholera and the dysentery. So we should always take the easily digestible food and properly cooked and covered food. Thank you.